Hi guys, so it's me after work again today, and I have the added bonus of having a cold, which is really fun. I can't be bothered to set up my tripod, well it's not my tripod, basically I can't be bothered to sit in Abby's room, so instead I'm just holding the camera, but I'm surrounded by cats. So yeah, hopefully you don't mind that. So all I wanted to talk to you about today was just basically following on with Abby's conversation, if you will, because her video about money got me thinking. All the time when she was doing her video I thought, oh, she's going to mention the fact that I spend nothing on dresses. She didn't. So the thought I had was, it's funny how we will allow ourselves to spend certain amounts of money on things that we think are worth it and things that we think aren't worth it. So it goes along with what Abby was saying about concerts and gigs and stuff that I'm quite happy to pay for. But also, even before I worked in a shoe shop with really expensive shoes, I was quite willing to pay more for a pair of shoes, and I honestly believe that if you pay a bit more then it will last longer. Somehow Abby manages to break every single pair of shoes that she gets, whether it's £5 or £500, not that she's ever had one that expensive. But for me, it does pay to get a more comfortable, more expensive shoe. But I won't spend much money on my actual clothes. Like, I'll spend 20 quid maximum. Weirdly enough, for evening dresses I'm willing to pay more. Whoa, my arm muscles aren't very good. I'm gonna have to keep switching. So yeah, we set these things in our head of what it's okay to spend money on and what it's not okay. I can understand all the arguments about a shoe with good arch support, made with really high quality leather, good stitching, good soles, blah 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 blah. That I totally get, but I cannot look at a dress that's £50 I'm gonna wear just on hot summer days and think, yeah, that's worth it. I have to pay like 20, 25, maybe £30 if I'm absolutely in love with the dress. So it's weird how we create those different standards for ourselves. And then I was talking today with my colleague at work, because I work on Sundays, woo, about what you'd do if you won the lottery. And she said that she'd seen a show where one of the, well, first of all, people who had won the lottery really quickly blew their money, and it within a few years became broke because they just thought, oh yeah, I'll buy a helicopter, I'll buy a Lamborghini, I'll buy everything that I can. And of course they weren't responsible with their money. And there was also a guy who had bought his friends houses that the friendships just didn't last because they, I don't know, the friends felt uncomfortable, they felt like they owed him something, or maybe the millionaire also wanted something back, you know, maybe there were two sides to that story. And it made me think, you know, it is hard. These differences in money do create resentments, and it creates resentments according to how much you earn as well, when you think, is that what I'm worth? Where isn't someone worth more? It's scary when you think about your life in money terms like that. So yeah, that's another thing actually. Me and Abby always talk about how much we're earning and all this stuff and how much people around us are earning. And it can be really hard when you kind of think, I'm worth more than that. It can be really depressing if I go get lunch at Pret, and sometimes, well, not so much anymore, but when I started working, what I bought at Pret was basically an hour's wages. And you think, this lunch is worth an hour of my time, and that is so depressing. So yeah, money is a weird thing and it's super depressing. What do they say? Money doesn't buy you happiness or something, but I definitely think it helps. Anyway, those are some confused thoughts of a sick person. Do excuse me. Hope you all have a wonderful week, guys. Sophie, special shout out to you. We have been missing you on these videos, haven't we? I know you've been busy packing and whatnot, but I hope that we will see you at some point this week. Okay, bye guys.